This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Nationwide power chaos. Scheduled eviction deferred. And departments respond to nurses' demands. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Valentia Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Port Moresby and most centers across the country are currently experiencing prepaid power system outage, resulting in chaos across PNG power outlets.
The PNG Power Limited head office at Hohola today was chaotic as disgruntled customers waited patiently to access the counter to purchase the prepaid power or easy pay. For Port Moresby alone, PNG Power Limited issued a statement that its third-party easy pay vending sites were experiencing technical disruptions. Sites such as mobile banking and digital wallet were all unavailable. The only available locations that served the customers were SVS 2 Mile Waterfront, Boroko Footwell 4 Mile PNG Power Office and the head office at Hohola. The same was also reported for other centers. PPL management said the outage was due to technical issue affecting the central EasyPay system, which is responsible for generating all EasyPay tokens for every payment channel. The management said its technical team has been working all throughout the day to restore the system. The restoration will allow banks, mobile operators, vendors and PNG Power counters to issue token. PPL management also apologized to its customers and have assured that this issue will be resolved. Pakatambu and National EMTV News.
National Capital District Police have delayed the planned eviction at Erima Wildlife Area that was initially scheduled to commence today. Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police, Chief Superintendent Benjamin Turi said due to the long Easter weekend, National Capital District and Central Province Police Management have agreed to proceed with the eviction after the Easter celebration.
ACP Benjamin Turi said the eviction exercise is being delayed to allow residents to observe the Easter celebration peacefully. ACP Turi clarified that the public, including the residents of Erima Wildlife Area, can take their concerns and grievances through the process if they feel they have been mistreated. He said there are avenues such as the court to seek intervention. As part of keeping the city safe and clean, the police are implementing such tough decisions. The NCD police are calling on residents there to adhere to the eviction notice and vacate the area. In the meantime, Prime Minister James Marape is calling on the parties in possession of court orders for eviction to slow down the process. Prime Minister Marape explained this is to allow the national government and the National Capital District to come up with lasting solutions as they work to assist residents affected, with the understanding that many are informal settlers with no legal title of the land they reside. Prime Minister Marape said it is a socio-economic challenge for the government. He emphasized the government requires time to intervene, assess and carry out proper settlement arrangements as well as relocation. Prime Minister has also requested those with land titles to present their development plans as soon as possible as they work together to ensure development proceeds and communities are not affected. Marape confirmed they will communicate with the police commissioner and the NCD governor to ensure enforcement actions are aligned with the government humanitarian approach. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has committed 10 million kina for the Bundi Road and 2 million kina to the Kumura Foundation as the guest of honor during the 7th Bundi Komba Festival, hosted by Kumura Foundation at Snowpass in the Usino Bundi electorate. The 7th Bundi Komba Festival kick-started yesterday with 67 different cultural groups from Medang and Highlands provinces, forming on the 30th of March and will conclude on the 2nd of April. Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape reaffirmed the government's commitment to connecting Papua New Guinea's most remote communities with vital road infrastructure following his historic visit to the Bundi area of the Usino-Bundi electorate in Madang province. The Prime Minister described the visit as one of the most moving moments of his leadership, being the first sitting PM to visit remote highlands communities on the slopes of Mount William, bordering Madang and Simbu provinces, where thousands of people from surrounding villages walked for days through rugged terrains to gather at snowpass to meet him. Marape assured the people of Bundi local level government and Usino-Bundi Gama district that his government is committed to linking the vital roads in the district and PNG that will drive the economy and serve 80% of people in rural areas. The Usino-Bundi MP Vincent Kumura committed 5 million kina to district roads including Bundi Road. He said the 5 million kina from UBG DDA is budgeted. For Gambolg Bundi Brahman Road in Bundi LLG, Negari Begasin and Uriamopo roads in Usino LLG, and Tabibuka Jimmy to Kombaku in Gama LLG roads. Chief Executive Officer of National St. John Ambulance, Kai Tsane, announced that the ambulance service received 88,731 emergency calls in 2025.
Through their 111 caller number, the response team were able to provide life-saving advice through the phone and at the same time dispatch ambulances to incidents. He confirmed the team responded to more than 38,000 incidents in 2025. Mr. Tane explained they conducted several training programs such as first aid, school programs and community outreach, among others. So far, they have been able to train 11,670 people across Papua New Guinea.
To our Green Angels, clinicians, ambulance officers who answer the call every day, at every hour, in any conditions. Our mechanics who keep our fleet on the road, to our pharmacy team who keep our medication kits stocked, to our educators who are building the capability of our ambulance officers across the country, and to our trainers who are taking life-saving skills out into the communities and to the workplaces. And I'd also like to acknowledge our corporate staff from finance, admin, logistics, all of whom hold the organisation together so that everybody else can do their jobs. Each of them plays a significant role in getting the right care to the right people at the right time.
CEO Tane applauded the support of the national government that continues to sustain their operations. He also thanked several provincial governments for funding arrangements towards the ambulance service.
Funding commitment to the National Ambulance Service. Your investment is not just an abstraction in a budget line, it is the fuel in the tank of a four-wheel drive ambulance getting out to a woman in labour. It's the salary of an ambulance officer that's keeping someone alive on the way to hospital. It's a life saved.
St. John remains firm to the commitment and continued to be the banner of hope to many people around the country.
Ensuring that every Papua New Guinean can continue to rely on St. John for the emergency care that they need into the decades ahead. PNG deserves a world-class ambulance service, and every person in this country deserves to know that if they call 111, someone's coming. That is our commitment, and with your continued support, we will deliver it.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the National St. John Ambulance hosted an Easter morning tea today, bringing together council members, guests and staff at their headquarters in Port Moresby.
Deputy Chair of the St. John Council, Dr. Linda Sirigoi, said the special attributes of everyone that serve under the National St. John Ambulance. She emphasized the value of its staff. Their dedication, compassion and selflessness in serving during times of hardship is commendable.
I think we should all ask ourselves, what is our purpose? Do we have a greater purpose in this organization? And I was thinking, if you're struggling to see a purpose in all of this, I have a tip. Let's make St. John PNG the center of excellence of pre-hospital care in the Pacific. So I think as we share Easter morning tea, let us carry forward the spirit of renewal and hope. May this season bring peace, joy, and inspiration to each of you.
Dr. Sirigo reminded the staff of the importance of their work.
So together with your commitment and courage, we can embrace change and ensure that St. John Ambulance remains a beacon of care and service, not just for our country, but also beyond. So I put a challenge to you all today. When you wake up each morning, ask yourself, why do you come to work each day? Is this just a job to put food on the table? Is it just because you find a thrill in driving an ambulance with sirens or saving lives?
She encouraged them to embrace growth and change as they carry out their responsibilities.
Building a future of growth, resilience, and excellence. So while we celebrate progress we've made, we also acknowledge that growth is a continuous journey. There are opportunities ahead, opportunities to refine how we work, to expand our reach, and to build on a strong foundation that we already have.
She also commended the leadership in the organization that sees St. John thriving.
I'd like to acknowledge and express appreciation for the leadership of Dr. Arabella Holiwan, the support of senior management, Chief Rita, Dr. Mangu Kendino, Ronnie and your staff, and in fact each and every one of you who've contributed in your own way over the past year as we went through a transition phase whilst recruiting our new CEO. So thank you all for your patience and your commitment.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
International Monetary Fund have confirmed that they are about to lend up to 948 million kina in loan to Papua New Guinea after reaching staff-level loan agreement with PNG authorities.
Papua New Guinea authorities, which is made up of Bank of PNG and the Treasury Department and the International Monetary Fund, have reached staff-level agreement on the policies needed to complete the 6th review under the Extended Credit Facility and the Extended Fund Facility and the 3rd review under the Resilience and Sustainability Facility. Once approved by the IMF, Papua New Guinea will have access to about $216 million, which is equivalent to over 948 million kina. In a press release by the IMF, PNG's economy is projected to remain resilient, supported by the continued implementation of homegrown reform agenda. However, growth in 2026 is projected to moderate to 3.8%, while inflation is expected to increase to 5% due to the conflict in the Middle East and related increased import costs. The Bank of PNG have made steady progress in implementing their structural reform agenda and have demonstrated a strong commitment to program objectives focused on advancing budget repair, easing FX shortages, modernizing central banking policies and operations, strengthening governance frameworks, and enhancing resilience to climate change. IMF Mission Chief for Papua New Guinea, Neil Klein, visited Port Moresby to review progress under BPNG's economic reforms. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum!
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Tonight on our special Easter episode on Flame Kite Time, we head over to GFI and check out our Flame Chef to see what he will be making for us. We also have Latisha of House Sky with another very tasty dish using their House Sky products. Plus, on Cooking with True Guests, we've got another very simple dish that we cannot wait to share with you. That's tonight at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. PNG Nurses Association has announced the withdrawal of the planned nationwide sit-in protest scheduled to take place today. PNG NA President Frederick Kebai confirmed today that National Department of Health has intervened to meet all three demands set by the association.
During a press conference today, PNG Nurses Association President Frederick Kebai explained that the nationwide sit-in protest scheduled to take place was withdrawn as of 7 p.m. yesterday.
DPM, Finance, Treasury, and all our partners, all the PHAs throughout the country, that our planned nationwide peaceful sit-in protest in regard to non-implementation of the industrial award.
He said the government has met all three demands set by the association in regards to the Nurses Industrial Awards.
In relation to our three very important demands, one is to confirm budget allocation in the full implementation of the award. Two is to give us a clear and specific implementation timeline, including exact date of implementation. And the third one is for transparent progress updates on all stages of implementation.
Kebai acknowledged the National Department of Health and responsible authorities for addressing the issue timely to avoid chaos.
I would like to thank him for that. Without his intervention, it will result into a mass nationwide sitting protest, and it can be chaotic to the health service delivery.
The National General Secretary for PNG-NA, Mulina Kwalimu, shared similar sentiments.
Solution that the government have met our demand, but as you have stated, it will be a little bit prolonged. But because of the demands already met, we are thankful. So we have actually went ahead in consultation and understanding between our NAC here that the sit-in protest that we have proposed has been withdrawn. We have done it professionally because
PNG Nurses Association President thanked partners, nurses and CEOs from provincial health authorities across the country for their continued support. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The president of PNG Nurses Association, Frederick Kebai, says National Department of Health responded to the association's demands yesterday evening, informing Congress members that the Department of Health has engaged with the Department of Treasury regarding the funding arrangements for Nurses Industrial Awards 2025 to 2027.
Okay.
Mr. Kebai said the Health Secretary had responded to their demands yesterday, noting that Nurses Industrial Awards remain a priority for NDOH and other departments, including Treasury, Finance, and the Department of Personnel Management. He acknowledged the National Department of Health for the proactive response to the issue and outlined the implementation schedule for the awards.
In the alleged payroll system by the Department of Health and provincial health authorities. Secondly, is from the 31st May to 30th July 2026, settlement of 30% of the 2025 backdated awards payment in collaboration with the Department of Health, Treasury, and Personal Management as per the Memorandum of Agreement. The third one is from 30th July to 30th September 2026, the settlement of further 30% of 2025 backdated award payments as per the MOA. And from the 1st October to 31st December 2026, settlement of the remaining balance of 2025 industrial award.
Kebai further acknowledged the Department of Personal Management for facilitating PNG-NA awards despite minor challenges.
And it must be for the betterment of the people that we serve in the country. So if I have said anything that hurts them, I'd like to say sorry for that, and we would like to see that our cordial relationship must continue to go on, and we'll continue to work for the betterment of the people that we serve.
Meanwhile, PNG-NA Vice President Esther Pisoro outlined key challenges while highlighting the importance of effective communication to avoid such situations in the future.
And we don't have time to come again and fight in your office. That's why, please, after this final sitting protest, peaceful, professional protest, sitting protest that we went through, we amicably as resolved. We want it to be peacefully, and it has to be given on a professional way, like other people's achieve theirs through the professional way, in silently. Thank you so much.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the president of the PNG Nurses Association has extended Easter greetings to all nurses serving across the country. He commended them for their dedication and hard work in caring for the people of Papua New Guinea. He also appealed to all nurses to continue carrying out their duties professionally and responsibly.
Now, through their good deeds, this is a blessing also. So I'd like to appeal to all our nurses during this Easter period to continue to do their work, reflect on Jesus Christ who came and died for us, and continue to serve other people just the way Jesus has served the entire universe for us.
Lay Biscuit Company started its annual Easter donation yesterday with a presentation of over 1,000 cartons of assorted biscuits and noodles to Buimo Correctional Facility.
An act of kindness, community engagement, and responsibility, according to Lay Biscuit Company Brand Activation Manager Glenda Waikulai. This donation drive is held every year. The company donates to schools, hospitals, and the correctional facility during the Easter holiday. On the receiving end, Inspector Willie Gauma thanked the company for its continued support throughout the years.
On behalf of administration, Lomita, we like to take the time to talk thank you, Lord, Lay Biscuit Company, and top level management, come down, workman, come down, all players. Me like to the time, na me talk thank you, lo come, one time donations where you karim come give him.
Brand ambassadors, Lay Snacks Tigers were present at yesterday's donation. Coach Noel Zemin acknowledged the team's inclusion in this community initiative.
I'm wondering the big lot of community to make it more good at church, Kalabu, Soundsik, one community.
The Easter donation drive continued today at Angao Memorial Provincial Hospital with ward visits and presentations. Aminda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The construction of the new state-of-the-art terminal building at Gani Airport in Milne Bay Province is well underway. National Airports Corporation revealed the new terminal building is 72% complete.
NAC highlights that the new terminal building is designed to process and accommodate more than 100 people at any one time. This is intended to reduce passenger congestion and overcrowding. The terminal building features 2 levels, which are accessible to all passengers via lifts, including people living with disabilities. Much of its facilities will see a facelift from the allocated 76.84 million kina for the upgrade of the airport. Amongst other ongoing works, the installation of the airfield ground lighting system is also in progress. This, on completion, will enhance visual approach during landing in adverse weather conditions. This will also allow the option of flight options into and out of Guinea after hours. The overall project progress is 75% complete and is anticipated to be completed by August 2026, with plans to open the new terminal building before the country's 51st independence celebrations. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
After the Bulolo District Development Authority distributed 50,000 kina to 32 primary schools last year, Segna Primary School has become the first to open its new classroom. The primary school caters for over 500 students.
MP Sam Basil Jr. said primary schools will be supported through funding for improved infrastructure, while tertiary and technical institutions will receive school fee assistance.
Mr. Sonaba Frank and Dr. Master Son will give him about $250,000 on the next line. No staff, school staff. Now, Master Son will give him 1 plug-in. No, CHW, no come up next.
Bulolo District Administrator Joe Paru commended the head teacher and board of management for completing the construction of the first classroom.
Staff blue, now all the community lo here, lo Kuang lo Segna Primary School, all community surrounding community staff lo here.
Mr. Basil committed another 50,000 kina and roofing irons to the school. He said the additional funding will be used to build a staff house. Meanwhile, the board revealed that the new classroom will be extended to a double unit to cater for more students. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2314 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2239 $0.3211 Australian dollars, 0.1857 euro, and 35.28 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. It wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise. And by you like it.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go. Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Book Belong Pikinini announced a new partnership with Vista PNG, marked by a generous contribution of 20,000 Kina to support BBP's school library re-establishment program.
The funding will go towards the provision of school library kits and much-needed library books, helping to create enriching learning environments for children across Papua New Guinea. The partnership was officially announced through an educational student excursion involving BBP students from its Koki Library Learning Center. The students explored key areas of the vessel, including the bridge, engine room, deck, crew, accommodation and galley, gaining valuable insights into maritime careers and operations. Book Belong Pikinini Executive Officer Leon Reason expressed appreciation for the partnership and its impact. General Manager for Civitsa PNG, Dylan Sheehan, said Civitsa PNG is proud to support and invest in communities. He emphasized that their partnership sees young children in Port Moresby not only given the opportunity to access much-needed learning materials and resources, but are also inspired to one day work in the maritime industry in Papua New Guinea and internationally. Ms. Reason highlighted that schools across Papua New Guinea are in dire need of quality library books. Nicole Rama, National MTV News.
Now moving to overseas news, Donald Trump says he could end its military campaign against Iran within 2 to 3 weeks and its global fuel price test economy around the world. The U.S. president suggested the U.S. will leave others to secure the Strait of Hormuz.
I would say that within 2 weeks, maybe 3, we'll be leaving very soon. And if France or some other country wants to get oil or gas, they'll go up through the strait and Hormuz Strait. They'll go right up there and they'll be able to fend for themselves. I think it'll be very safe, actually, but we have nothing to do with that. What happens in the Strait, we're not going to have anything to do with it.
Australian Treasurer announced a series of support measures for businesses facing financial hardship due to the ongoing fuel crisis triggered by the war in the Middle East, including temporary relief to businesses unable to meet their tax obligation. The government has warned it may take a week or two before today's fuel excise cut take full effect.
And a new measure by the federal government seeks to bring those prices down. So from today, the fuel excise will be halved for a period of 3 months to help make fuel cheaper. Now, whenever you go to fill up your car with petrol or diesel at a service station, 53 cents per litre goes to the federal government in tax to be spent on things like roads and other transport infrastructure projects. So now with the fuel excise being halved, that means that about 26 cents per litre will be going to the federal government instead. So that's going to be a little bit cheaper. For a 65-litre tank, that means you could be saving around $19. And for a 50-litre tank, that means you could be saving around $14. But Australians are being warned that the full benefits of this new measure won't be felt immediately. It's going to take a little bit of time for the benefits to trickle through. Treasurer Jim Chalmers says that the fuel excise cut applies to wholesale prices and it will take time for stocks to replenish. So it's likely that you're going to notice that benefit at the bow in about 1 to 2 weeks' time. Now, some economists have raised concerns around the impact of this measure on inflation, given that it's going to be putting more money into people's pockets. Daniel Molino is the Assistant Treasurer. He spoke to the ABC earlier this morning where he said he's confident that this measure won't drive up inflation. Here he is.
This is a very targeted cost of living measure that is going to benefit people who were doing it the most tough from the higher petrol and fuel prices. It's something which we can accommodate within broader budget considerations while keeping overall spending pressures low.
Now, as for the war in the Middle East, the federal government says it has no plans to engage in military activities in the Strait of Hormuz, which is that critical trade shipping route for the world's supply of oil and gas. Health Minister Mark Butler said the federal government was hopeful that an end to the war was in sight, particularly given the serious impact that it is having on Australian families.
We've seen some encouraging remarks over the last several hours from the Iranian president as well as the Americans that they do want to see this wound down sooner rather than later. But ultimately that's in the hands of the 3 countries that are waging this war. As your viewers know, Australia is not a party to the war that Trump is waging with Iran, but certainly Australian households are being hit by it and they're being hit hard, which is why we're taking such strong action to support them.
Iraqi authorities has confirmed an American journalist has been kidnapped in Baghdad and 1 arrest has been made so far.
Well, Iraqi authorities have released a statement confirming that a foreign journalist has been kidnapped in Baghdad by what they described as unknown individuals. They say that an operation was immediately launched based on precise intelligence that allowed them to intercept a vehicle that was tipped over as they were trying to flee. Now, 1 person has been arrested and that vehicle has been seized. The US Department of State says that the individual has ties to Iranian-aligned paramilitary group Kataib Hezbollah. Now, the woman was not inside the vehicle at the time. We do know that Al Monitor, a Washington-based publication, has said that they are aware of this journalist, that she was a contributor. She's American journalist Shelley Kittleson, and said that they've released a statement saying that they are deeply alarmed by the kidnapping of their contributor in Iraq. They said that they're calling for her safe and immediate release and said that they stand by her vital reporting from the region, calling for her swift return to continue her important work. Now, the US Department of State has said that they're not only aware of the kidnapping, but say that they previously warned the individual about threats to her life and said that they are coordinating with the FBI to ensure that she's released as soon as possible. We've also heard from Reporters Without Borders who say that this journalist was familiar with Iraq, had done extended periods of time in the region. We also know that press freedom groups have consistently called on Iran to do more to protect journalists from intimidation and violence, and those investigations to find the journalist are ongoing, as well as those involved in her kidnapping.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rugby Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots. From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Rugby Sports.
Welcome to Rugby Sports. The Remington Group has contributed a timely support of 10,000 kina to PNG Bilums, the Papua New Guinea's women's national football team, boosting their training preparations ahead of OFC qualifiers.
The Remington Group has demonstrated its commitment to supporting communities across Papua New Guinea, contributing 10,000 kina to the Papua New Guinea Bilums. In addition to cash contribution, the group, through its sister company Paradise Breweries, provided 100 cartons of Paradise water to support the team's training and competition.
Very important presentation on behalf of our company. As we know, sport's a big leveller in PNG, and the opportunity to support the young ladies that go and qualify for the World Cup, hopefully, that could be life-changing for them. So for us to contribute in a small way is very important to us. It's very important to them as well, because as we know, a lot of sport in PNG can't work without corporate support. So we're happy to do that. I'd like to thank everyone here this afternoon, because without your support, it makes it harder for us to do it as well. So thank you for making the effort. And the good thing is, today's all about the young ladies over there and the athletes. So let's give them all the support we can. Let's wish them all the best, and as I said, on behalf of the Remington Group and our CEO Justin Kisika, we're just thrilled to play a small part in making it better for them as well. So,
the PNG Bilums acknowledged Remington Groups for their timely support, saying it will assist them with their team's training camp requirements and overall preparation for the OFC qualifiers.
Thankful for that, and happy to have them on board, and their contributions will definitely assist the girls during their preparation for the trainings and in their camp before they set sail next week Wednesday.
Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports.
Meanwhile, the acting technical director for PNG Bilums commended Remington Group for its commitment to supporting Papua New Guinea women's national team and highlighted the team's technical preparations.
Following the Remington Group's contribution, the acting technical director Paul Isarua says it will encourage quality preparation for the upcoming competition. He says from a technical view, the preparations are satisfactory.
Otherwise encourages our women's team in the preparations for the upcoming qualifiers. But from a technical point of view, I as the technical director am very satisfied with the preparation so far. The performance of our national coaches have been very, very good. Head coach Eviction with the assistant coach Edna Thomas and goalkeeper coach David Cora, assisted by our technical attaché David Muta. They have formed a very, very good technical team. So that momentum that they carried on in Fiji and won the qualifiers there, topped the group stage. I'm sure that they are preparing a lot.
Isarua further encouraged everyone to show support in backing PNG Bilums as the PNG women's national football team continues to play an important role in representing the country and inspiring the next generation of athletes through their discipline, resilience and commitment on and off the field.
We like encouraging all the country, all the support us, all the one merilo country lo put in support backside lo team Loimi PNG Bilums, and like Remington did. If any stakeholders are there willing to support at this time, please make welcome. Come forward and offer your support. Because I know we are looking forward to a very good road trip ahead.
Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports.
The 2026 Boroko Motors Isuzu Men's T20 Smash Tournament Director highlighted the significance of the event, reaffirming its role as a platform for elevating grassroots talent to the national level.
The 2026 Boroko Motors Isuzu Men's T20 Smash Tournament Director Rarua Dikana praised the impressive level of talent displayed during the tournament, particularly from younger players. He says standout performances will be rewarded for their efforts. The tournament director highlighted the upcoming regional competitions scheduled for August, September and December. He says the focus now shifts to uncovering hidden talents across the country, ensuring no region is left behind. Reflecting back on the successful tournament, Cricket Papua New Guinea acknowledged Boroko Motors Limited for its continued commitment to the development of cricket in Papua New Guinea in the annual tournament, alongside the valuable contributions of supporting partners Trukai Industries Limited, Pure Water, Steel Industries Limited, and Tihi PNG. The tournament director also commended staff and volunteers for their teamwork, while media partners were acknowledged for promoting the game nationwide. Benson Wema, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Coba sajinya. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebab for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
Most companies are paying well above that in the formal economy, but we also have a number of enterprises that are just continued to bypass.
Watch In Focus every Monday nights at 7 p.m. Our weekly current affairs talk show which presents comprehensive discussions and insights on critical issues facing Papua New Guinea and the wider region. We engage with decision makers and experts in numerous sectors, including politics, business, economics, technology, law and order, education, health and social issues amongst others, as well as PNG icons and influential figures, keeping you well informed, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The Fijian Devil Barbers are back in Port Moresby to defend their Sports Talk Rugby Sevens title. The team touched down at Port Moresby Jackson's International Airport with the hope to retain the title. This time, they also brought a women's team for the tournament.
The Flying Fijians have touched down in Port Moresby this afternoon with aims to defend their title. Devil Barbers coach Billy Rautete says it's a blessing for them to be back in Port Moresby with nothing but determination to win.
It was a blessing for us. Now coming over to PNG, participate, won the title. We took it to Fiji, we celebrated 1 whole year. And we have to retain it back to Papua New Guinea. And we want to retain it again for 1 more year. That's why we are here.
He says they have arrived with a young side who are eager to run out on PNG soils with the understanding that PNG local teams will come hard to take the title away from them.
We don't want to give it easily. We want to defend this title. That's why we are back here. So we will do our best. We will fight hard. We will have to fight hard to get back this title.
Unlike their last year's campaign, this year a female side also joined in for the competition. Women's team Tagi Maulia Bandi is also in Port Moresby for their first time to compete in this year's edition of the Sports Talk Rugby Sevens. The team coach Fiona Trisa expressed that they are happy to be in Port Moresby as she provided information about her side.
Our first time, and last year they were 3 of them they came, so this is our first time here in Papua New Guinea. So we're very excited and we are looking forward to the game on this Saturday and Sunday. Yes.
Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports.
That ends Chukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Chukai Sports. Chukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
Tonight on our special Easter episode on Flame Kai Time, we head over to GFI and check out our Flame Chef to see what he will be making for us. We also have Latisha of House Sky with another very tasty dish using their House Sky products. Plus, on Cooking with True Guests, we've got another very simple dish that we cannot wait to share with you. That's tonight at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy with chances of light drizzles to showers. Daru, partly cloudy. Kerema, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Alotsau, cloudy at times with showers and possible thunderstorms. And Popondetta, cloudy with light showers. In the Momasa region, Lake City, cloudy at times with chances of few showers. Medeng, cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. And Vanimo, cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, cloudy at times with some showers. Kavieng, rain showers and thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy with some showers and thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy with some showers and thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy periods with showers and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with rain showers. Goroka, Bans and Kundiawa, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 1st of April 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.